up, guys? Nate and
Channing.
And today we're going to give you a look at the filming locations of Sorority Row, which was filmed in the Pittsburgh area. We are here at Collier. I hope I'm not butchering that. It's a little rainy day, so we're kind of like, turned out to be not the best day to do this, but we are at Collier Stone Company near Carnegie. And so there's a stone pit back in here, and it's way down. We're unable to get access to it because it's just simply not safe, which I kind of assumed would be the case. But this is the location where they drove Megan to as part of the prank, and where Megan is actually killed with the tire iron, and they make the decision to dump her body down into some sort of like well on the property. But this is the location. Like I said, it's up here and then down. Again, we tried to get access for you guys, but it's just too dangerous to go down there, which, like I said, I completely kind of assumed would be the case. But we are here. It is back in there. So that's where that happened. All right, guys, so we're here in Carnegie, Pennsylvania, and the building behind me is where the Concordia Club, I don't know how, I'm probably butchering all these locations, is or was the Concordia Club. We're having trouble kind of figuring that out. So this is the location where Jessica has dinner. All right, guys, so we're here in Pittsburgh. We are on Arch Street. And this building behind me, which is actually a private residence, this is where Chugs is killed in the film when she's visiting her doctor to get her prescriptions. And, he's actually killed. It's actually the first time in the film that we see the killer.
Dr. Rosenberg.
Sorry about this. Last session ended abruptly.
Where are the keys?
There on the... Hey, there's no reason you and I can't finish what my last patient started. Have I mentioned all the sample prescriptions I have with no place to go?
Okay.
And the graduation gown with the tire iron weapon. He first kills the doctor, who is handcuffed to the bed.
Excuse me. You have to schedule an appointment?
And he then kills Chugs with a bottle as she's drinking wine. He shoves the bottle down her throat. And then slashes her throat with the tire iron. But that all happened right here in this building. Doesn't look like much from the outside, but I'm going to put some pictures up because I did find some pictures online. Like I said, it is a private residence. I do believe that they teach music lessons there, so I was able to find a few photos online, and the inside looks pretty much the same, and it's like a mansion in there. It's like a super nice thing on the inside. So that's it. It happened right back there. That's it. That's all we can really show you guys, because like I said, it is a private residence. So all right, guys, we are here in downtown Pittsburgh in front of the Soldiers and Sailors Museum. Now, this is where the graduation scene in the film took place. So it was right up here. All the seats where all the students were sitting, kind of where these white tents are, is where all the seats were. So this is where they threw up their hats and everything. So this is where the graduation scene took place. There was no filming on the inside. This was just simply where they graduated. Over here, you can see the Tower of Learning. That's what that's called here in Pittsburgh. I've always thought it kind of resembles the building in Ghostbusters, the apartment building. You can actually see a shot of this in the film, which is why I'm showing it to you. But that's why I'm showing you that, because you can definitely see a shot of that in the film. And then we're gonna walk up here. We're just gonna kind of walk up to where the graduation scene happened. So as I said, it would have been right in here, right in this area, right where we're standing. Right behind us is where it would have took place. But a very interesting fact about the Soldiers and Sailors Museum here in Pittsburgh is that it does happen to have a little bit more history and horror. In fact, even bigger history and horror. Inside this building is where they shot one of the most significant scenes in the film Silence of the Lambs. This is actually inside here, stood in for the museum where Lecter's cage was, and there's a room in here that's where his cage was. It's where he escaped from. It's where he killed the guards, the elevator, all that stuff was filmed inside this building in the Soldiers and Sailors Museum. So just a lot of horror history here in Pittsburgh. All right, guys, and here we are at the final location. We are in, where are we? Munhall. We're in Munhall, PA, just outside of Pittsburgh, and directly behind us is the sorority house from the movie, so the main location. They actually built onto the house, like a temporary build to make it look bigger. So you'll notice in the movie there's a lot more right here. Like, this is all wide open here. That's because they built onto it. So, but this is it. This is the sorority house. So this is the Theta Pi house from the movie. And what's interesting as well is that directly in front of the house, which I'll show you here in a second, it's actually right here, that is the Carnegie Music Hall. And it was actually the basement of the Carnegie Music Hall where they filmed the basement scenes in the sorority house. So like the scenes where they're in the basement preparing their drinks and food and stuff, and also most of the scenes with Carrie Fisher in the kitchen. The scene where Carrie Fisher's killed in the kitchen was filmed in the basement of Carnegie Music Hall, which is right there. But again, directly behind us, that is the sorority house from the movie. So the letters were actually right below that window, right in between those two windows right there is where the Greek letters were on the building. All right, guys, so behind us, right back here, that is the Carnegie Music Hall and Carnegie Library. Sorry, there's a train coming. And like I said, that is where in the basement of that building is where they filmed the basement scenes in the movie, which would have been where like Carrie Fisher's character gets killed in the kitchen and all that was filmed in the basement right back there. So pretty cool. Lots of history here. But that's it. 2009 Sorority Row right there. All right, guys, that about does it for this video. Thanks for watching.
Make sure to subscribe.